Okay, so it's on. Philip, do you want to get started?
Yeah. So thank you for your time. I know you decided not to be talking to your client right now, and you decided to talk to us, and we appreciate that. And our aim today is to help you, to be better in what you do. We don't expect that you drop everything that you do now and you start selling IceWarp collaboration solution, but we might help you to ask some new questions to your customer so you better understand his needs when it comes to email messaging and video conferences. You have a prosperous business in Dhaka. You might have heard that I tried to enter the town. I failed with my visa, and I intend to come again, definitely, to meet you all guys, because I think that it's not only a great country when it comes to the culture and history, but I'm a food lover, so I want to taste the local food as well, and I want to meet your customers face to face and help you to move forward. And that's very important part of our today's endeavor, is that you feel comfortable that if you are facing a customer and you call us, you can all call Adam or write us email so we can join you on your pitch call, and you take us as your pre-sales team. So no matter what I have or Adam has on his business card, we can help you to talk to your customer. And that's usually a very important point at the very start, because you get familiar with the product, the way we describe the functionality, the way we answer the customer questions. And today I'm here to help you a little bit to understand not the product, but the customer situation that you will be probably facing pretty time soon. So the company that we're looking at, the corporate Proyukti, it's a well-established one, and you have already existing networks. Some of them can be banking, some of them can be public, some of them can be ISPs. So I try to prepare some of these scenarios, and I will walk you through those. So anyone have any question, please stop me, or if you have issues of seeing the picture or my screen sharing, please jump in and ask me to correct it. So I will start with our own Prague city, which looks like this one. It's a very old bridge built in 15th century. It's one of the oldest one in Prague. Just to describe you the background that we have, all I've seen from Dhaka was from the window of the airplane, so I have a different perspective. Of course, the airport. So this is also the Charles Bridge and the President's Castle on the top. So as you can see, it's a very old town, and we always come back happily, to see our capital city, probably same as you do if you travel. We're famous for beer consumption around the world. I don't know why. It's just we consume so much beer. I don't drink beer myself. I like wine, but we produce also some unhealthy stuff like the sweet cakes, lots of smoked meat. So this little country has something. So we have been always in the middle, of the big guys when it comes to World War II, and you have seen what's going on in Ukraine right now, which is very close. It's almost 250 kilometers away, so it's not comfortable situation for us. So even so, we are a small country with 11 million inhabitants. We are very strong in IT. If you look at the DHL, IBM, Red Hat, or Oracle, they all have this shared center here in Prague. So we're still lacking almost 300,000 skilled IT employees, and we're have hard time to find them. So we produce lots of software, lots of tech support services, but we still hungry after the new colleagues. And it's our second time we're talking to corporate Proyukti when it comes to the sales training, but this time it's going to be more customer facing scenarios than the product by itself. So why do we think we are so special? Everyone has the video conferences and documents and chat, but we believe we are different from two perspectives. It's the comfort of using the collaboration suite, and it's the price, of course. And I know your region, same as the region in South America, can be price sensitive. So we're ready, to help you overcome some of the obstacles when it comes to the pricing. And we're also here to help you to explain to the client what he will have as the advantage of using the IceWarp in exchange. In contradiction to Exchange or the Office 365. So again, we're the alternative to Google Workspace, to Microsoft Exchange, to Office 365, and we will help you to understand where the differences are, not only in a price. So I start with the key apps that are accessible, to everyone by a single click. I will be sharing live environment that I have in our company, collaboration dashboard. So imagine your regular staff opening the email every morning, and you have very fast access to your email, calendars, files, and documents, and team chat. So even so, if you're in an email and you want to start a video conference, it's very fast. You don't have to open up another application on your computer. It's just there, and you set up the conference in number of seconds without waiting for the Microsoft Teams or Zoom to be loaded. And you decide you want to talk to your colleague. Okay, this is pretty fast, so I want to talk to Adam. Here it is. I'll talk to Adam about him coming to Prague tomorrow or not. Or you want to jumpstart the communication to the marketing team. There is a team chat, ready with pictures to be shared. Right now, my colleagues send me the picture 11:54. What our stand will be looking like for the upcoming exhibition in Germany within 2 weeks. So I can pin this conversation. I can make it a private. I can do comment on this. So lots of things that you do. So imagine the Slack and the SharePoint without the bugs of SharePoint to be available to your team as well. If you want to decide, you want to invite someone from Proyukti, I can write Safik here with a Gmail address for, I'll give you the example. And I would invite someone out of the IceWarp domain sitting on the Gmail or Hotmail or Microsoft email to be member of the group. Try to do that in SharePoint. It doesn't work. So this is one of the greatest features that we have. So how to access the collaboration platform? There is a number of ways, same as the other players in the market. We have the web client, which is the most convenient way. You don't force anyone to have a desktop client. But still, if you want to be part of the legacy users, or the users are used to have a desktop client, they can, of course, download the client and have it as Outlook or Thunderbird, whatever. There's a file sync client that synchronizes the files on the drive to you, so you have always up to date. There is the mobile app that can be on the iOS, can be on the Android, so you can start video conferences from mobile phone, and you can chat with your colleagues, and you can have the chat with your team on your mobile phone as well. And all of these things that we are talking about, then can be white labeled. It can be white labeled in the colors of corporate Proyukti, or it can be white labeled with the colors of your customer. Oh, it's very convenient. How do we deliver the solution? Of course, the traditional way, and sometimes the still preferred one, is the on-premise server. Imagine that your customer, your bank, is not comfortable of having the data in a cloud or in your data center facility, but they just want to store the server on their premises. We're fine with that. We respect these type of clients. Therefore, they can install the software and have a license for on-prem use and pay the renewal and support services and royalties every year once the license is expired. The another one that we also encourage you to consider for your customers is a cloud. There is not much to be explained on a cloud. There is no DevOps or administration. It's just delivering the actual service remote to everyone in the office or on a travel, or that can be delivered as a software as a service for type of companies like ISPs or telcos who serve their clients. It can be for SMB customers, between 50 and 500. Every customer has a little instance running for their own. They're separated, so they are not on the shared cloud or shared IP address. It's separated for them, so they feel comfortable with their data. And I know this is one of the consideration that Adam is having a discussion with Safik and your team as well. Some of the partners that we have, because we cannot create or develop everything. So the Office Ocean that we have is coming from the Office. On the Office, Microsoft is the supplier of the ActiveSync protocol that helps to push emails and calendar notifications to the mobiles. But the works perfectly fine, if you're happy with the IMAP and iCal synchronization. Sarin for the spam. We have recently replaced the Kaspersky, the Russian company, malware detection to the Sentinel-1. And our sister company, M-Client, which is also owned by the same stockholders as IceWarp, is developing the desktop client for us. We're not a startup. We are there for quite a few years on the market. We have also acquired the MiraPoint 2016, and we're slowly replacing their installations by IceWarp. Somewhere we decided to keep the implementation as a MiraPoint. The legacy clients like Maersk, McKinsey, Ford, Jaguar, they're all using the old MiraPoint solution as the gateway for incoming emails. So we're pretty happy with that. Still serves the purpose. Together, there's more than 50,000 business clients around the world, meaning we do provide services to business customers only. We're not in the area of retail, and we don't intend to enter that the territory as well. Some of the office locations, the biggest one is in Czech Republic with 90 people in the staff. There is an office in India where it's around 60 people. We don't have a development in India. We have a sales organization covering the region. We have had the office in Russia. It's closed down right now. We have office registered in Germany, also in US and in Hong Kong. But the territory in the China and Hong Kong is not performing well, so we don't plan to keep that office any longer. We are quite successful and active when it comes to the cloud, so you can see the latest implementation that we do. And we also have the Bangladesh, the Dhaka location, where we hope, with your help, your support, and your clients, to install and market the cloud for your territory, because you're the one who understands your clients. You're the expert on local culture and local business. We don't understand that. I mean, we're good with with a beer consumption or software development, but without your help, we will not be able to succeed. We cannot just jump out of the airplane and start marketing the IceWarp. It must be you who guide us, who tell us what steps are needed. And we have the same situation with a partner in Sri Lanka, which is rather large partner with almost 750 employees. We are targeting some large public organization like the Navy, Department of Motor Vehicles, one of the biggest bank in Colombo as well. So this is really paying off quite well. So this is more of the marketing. The territories that we are interested in and where we invest, Bangladesh is one of those. If you look at your GDP curve for past 3 years, you have surpassed the Pakistan, and you're very your curve of GDP growth with correct me if I'm wrong, 170 million inhabitants population. This review is tremendous. So I think that the growth of China, it was fast in the past, but I think you are, becoming the nation that is increasingly using the digital tools like the collaboration. So everything is depending on the